Hi, friends. Today, I'm trying something completely crazy. I will speak only in English alone for a whole day. Can I survive? Or will I make epic mistakes everywhere? Honestly, I'm nervous already. Wait, my first mistake might happen in just 5 minutes. Are you ready to see it? Okay, here's the plan. First, breakfast, then a quick trip to the supermarket, and later, ordering lunch in English at a restaurant. Sounds simple, right? Well, we'll see. I need to focus. Let me show you what I'm working with today. Coffee, check. Bread, check. Keys, check. Did I forget anything? I hope I don't say something wrong. Every little object in English feels like a mini test. Let's practice together. Repeat after me. I'm ready. I can do this. No fear. Great. You already sound more confident than me. Seriously, even saying it out loud feels like a small victory. Breakfast time. I grab my bread and try to describe it in English. Okay. Breakfast? I want bread with jam. No, wait. Bread and jam. Hey, why is English so tricky? And then I drop the butter. Oh no. My first mistake is happening right here. But it's okay. Mistakes are part of learning. Let's fix it together. I take a deep breath and remind myself, alone or not, I can do this. I survived breakfast, barely, but now comes the real challenge. The supermarket. Can I buy groceries alone in English? Will I survive or fail again? Stay tuned, friends. By the way, if you enjoy this kind of story and want to support the channel, just hype this video. It helps YouTube show it to more people and keeps this project growing. And there's also the super thanks button. It's like a little way of saying thank you, sending a suggestion, or even asking for a topic. But, of course, only do it if you really feel this work deserves it. For me, it's already such an honor to have you here watching. Honestly, if you just leave a like and a comment, that already helps me so much. The adventure is just getting started. Okay, time to go to the supermarket. I grab my bag, keys, and wallet and step outside. The sun is shining and I feel a little more confident, but also super nervous. Talking to people in English alone is so different from practicing at home. I tell myself, you can do this, Sarah. Just one step at a time. When I enter the store, the first challenge appears immediately. I need a shopping basket. I approach a store worker and say, basket, please. The worker smiles and hands me a basket, but I already feel my heart racing. Did I say it correctly? Did I sound weird? Mini victory, but also mini panic. I start walking through the aisles. Bread, milk, eggs. I try to name everything in English as I pick it up. Bread, milk, eggs. Butter. No butter. Yes, butter. I realize I'm mumbling and my confidence drops a little. Oh no, I feel the classic beginner fear. What if I forget a word? What if I look silly? Time for the first mini practice with you. Repeat after me. I need bread, milk, and eggs. Thank you. Again, I need bread, milk, and eggs. Thank you. Great. Did you say it out loud? Perfect. You're already practicing like a pro. Okay, let's continue. I reached the fruit section. Apples, bananas, oranges. I tried to ask the worker for help. Excuse me. Where? Oranges. I stumble over the words, but the worker points me in the right direction. Phew. Another small win. Even with mistakes, communication works. This is such an important lesson. Mistakes are normal. Suddenly, I face my first epic mistake. I try to ask the price of the bananas. How much is banana? The worker laughs gently and says, bananas. I feel embarrassed but laugh too. Yes, bananas. Sorry. We both laugh, and I realize mistakes are funny and people are usually kind. I take a deep breath, pick up my bananas, and say to myself, I can do this. I am improving. Every mistake is a lesson. Walking to the checkout. I try to say my total in English. Hello? I want these, please. The cashier smiles and helps me. Another win. My confidence grows little by little. Mini cliffhanger for you. Will Sarah survive the lunch ordering challenge? Will the mistakes get bigger or smaller? Stay tuned. Now it's lunchtime, and the real challenge begins. Ordering at a restaurant alone. In English, I walk in, sit at a table, and the menu is in English. My heart is pounding. I think, okay, Sarah, you can do this. Deep breath. You've practiced, the words. The waiter comes over and asks, hi, are you ready to order? I freeze for a moment. My brain goes blank. I hear my own voice saying, I want chicken salad with sauce. Oh, no. That sounded so awkward, but the waiter smiles and repeats patiently, chicken salad with sauce. I nod, grateful. Mini victory. I realize I need to practice better pronunciation. Repeat with me. I would like the chicken salad, please. Again, I would like the chicken salad, please. Much better. Feeling more confident, I try again with the waiter. I would like the chicken salad, please. Yes. He writes it down. I did it without freezing completely. But, of course, mistake number 2 hits. I try to ask for water. Can I, have a water? The waiter says, sure, still or sparkling. I panic for a second and blurt out, still, please. I immediately laugh at myself. Yes, small mistakes, but I'm learning in real life. I notice something important. Speaking English alone makes you notice your fears, your errors, and your little wins. Every word matters. Every sentence is practice. I tell myself, Sarah, This is real English. You're doing it. Mini practice with you. Repeat after me. Can I have water, please? Now try it faster. Can I have water, please? Awesome. See? Little by little, we are gaining confidence. As I wait for my food, I reflect on the journey today. Breakfast was scary. Supermarket was now, lunch is a challenge, but I feel stronger. I even try a small conversation with the waiter. How is your day? He smiles and replies, boom! Real life interaction. Not perfect, but real. Climax moment. The food arrived. I try to say thank you with a big smile. And then I realized I actually did it. I ordered, I spoke, I understood, I made mistakes and corrected myself. This is exactly what learning English alone looks like. Mistakes, mini victories, and a lot of courage. Mini cliffhanger for you. What happens when Sarah tries to leave the restaurant and talk to strangers in English outside? Will she survive the final challenge? Stay tuned for the next part. After lunch, it's time for the final challenge. Speaking English outside the restaurant. On the street, maybe even asking strangers for directions. My heart races again. I take a deep breath and remind myself, Sarah, mistakes are okay. Confidence grows one step at a time. I start walking down the street. A tourist is looking at a map, looking confused. I think this is it. My chance to practice. I approach and say, hi, do you need help? The tourist smiles and says, yes, please. Can you tell me where the train station is? I panic for a moment, but then I try go straight, then left station, right? The tourist nods and thanks me. Mini victory. Even though it was messy, I communicated. Walking further, I noticed small mistakes creeping in. I try to ask for the time. Excuse me, what time is it? The person answers. I repeat it slowly in my mind. Excuse me, what time is it? Practice helps me remember for next time. I laugh at myself, thinking I'm learning English the real way, not from a textbook. Messy, yes. Fun, yeah. At this point, I pause and reflect with the audience. Friends, see how many mistakes I made today? But every mistake is a lesson. Every small interaction builds confidence. You don't need perfection. You need courage. Mini practice with you. Repeat after me. Excuse me, what time is it? Now say it faster. Excuse me, what time is it? Amazing. Did you feel a little more confident? That's the power of speaking alone with small steps and repetition. The final challenge comes when I try to order a coffee before heading home. I approach the barista and say, hi, one coffee, please. I stumble a little, but then correct myself. Hi, I would like one coffee, please. Barista smiles and hands me my coffee. Yes, I survived the whole day speaking English alone. Every mistake, every small panic moment led me to this tiny victory. Walking home, I reflect. Today was about courage, mistakes, and practice. Alone in English is scary, but it's also the fastest way to learn real, natural communication. Breakfast mistakes, supermarket confusion, restaurant stumbles. They all added up to one big lesson. Asterisk, asterisk, confidence grows with practice. Not perfection. Asterisk, asterisk, mini cliffhanger for you. What's next? Maybe a full day speaking English with strangers or a video challenge even harder than today. Are you ready to try it with me? Finally, it's time to wrap up the day. Sitting at home with my coffee, I reflect on everything that happened. Breakfast mistakes, supermarket panic, restaurant stumbles, street interactions. Each moment was a lesson. Today wasn't about being perfect. It was about trying, speaking, and learning. Let's recap some key phrases that helped me survive the day. 1. I would like the chicken salad, please. 2. Can I have water, please? 3. Excuse me. What time is it? 4. Hi, do you need help? These simple sentences are powerful because they allow you to communicate in real-life situations. And remember, making mistakes is part of the process. Every small error is a chance to improve and gain confidence. I feel proud of myself. At first, I was nervous, anxious, and scared to speak alone. By the end of the day, I was laughing at mistakes, correcting myself, and even helping someone with directions in English. This is the journey from shy to confident. You can do it too. Mini reflection with the audience. Friends, what's one sentence in English you've always wanted to say without fear? Type it in the comments. Let's create a community where we support each other and practice together. And a quick tip for your own English journey. Try small daily challenges. Speak alone, order in English, or ask strangers simple questions. Each tiny step adds up to real improvement and confidence. Before I go, here's a little teaser. My next challenge will be even bigger. Speaking English for 24 hours straight. Will I survive? Will the mistakes be bigger or smaller? You'll have to watch to find out. Thank you for joining me today. If this video inspires you, give it a like, subscribe, and share your progress. Remember, mistakes are normal, courage is key, and real learning happens when you speak, fail, and try again. See you next time, friends.